Popping, what's popping? There's a lot of stuff on that kennel. We don't want to get all that. We don't want to get all that. All we want is this. A lot of stuff over there, and I ain't even trying to get it. That's better. I gotta put the ceiling in. Some people don't even got a roof over their head. Yo, Hood, I seen the interview. You on Mad Papa? You lying? Now you got Cuban links talking. It's the blackball sentence. Hey, yo, Hood, you never getting off the blackball sentence. It's gonna be forever. I'm trying to tell him. He don't listen. Nah, yo, Rizzy Life, man. Yo, man. We talk about Blackball Central, boy. A lot of people don't believe the black ball's real, man, but you know what? I'm here to tell you the black ball is real. A lot of people getting blackballed. But it's a lot of, look what these people are doing, you know? Cuban Links, you know what I'm saying? Nori say he can't interview Cuban Links because of his loyalty to Fat Joe. And, his loyalty to Big Pun. Because, if I'm not mistaken, Cuban Links got cut for messing with Big Pun's wife, if I'm not mistaken. That's why Cuban Link got cut right in the same place where 50 Cent was performing, where me and J Hood went down the block. Cuban Links got cut right on my block, and that was when they had Jimmy's Cafe. So, it's so, you could say, I want to know if Mav Hoffa going to interview Cuban Links. You know what I'm saying? Now that he know when you interviewing all these old stories and taking on the dudes that's going against the blackball, you going to create like a lot of smoke for yourself. I just want to know, is Mav Hoffa going to interview Cuban Links? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. We know the blackball effect is real. Look at Kanye. Kanye was just crying about being blackballed. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter how much money you got sometimes. There's just always somebody out there with more money. That's what they just saying. So people get blackballed every day. You get blackballed out of jobs. You get blackballed out of females. You never know. Somebody like a female, you like the female, you tell him you like the female, you say something about the female, he go and tell her, yo, this dude, he backbiting about you, so he gonna blackball you from getting that box. That's just it. We gotta live with it. You don't think 50 Cent tried to blackball Rick Ross? Rick Ross fought through the blackball, bro. You don't think the boxing committee tried to blackball Mayweather? Like Mayweather was putting out his own thing. So, that's right, I'm toting, I'm smoking. Go check out the Mikey T, you know what I'm saying? I told him, I got 1 million posts on J Hood. I do not like making posts on J Hood, but a lot of people need clarity on J Hood, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing, because a lot of people just get misconstrued with a lot of things, man. Yeah, I think if they went up there together, that'll be nasty, bro. Together, that'll be nasty, yo. But it's still not enough. I don't know why I'm going to say it's still not enough. Because Pun's son been saying a lot of things about Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? How many years Pun's son was like, ain't nobody do nothing for us. Nobody was there. Ain't nobody was there. Ain't nobody didn't do nothing for us. Ain't nobody didn't give us no money. How many times he said that? And I'm going to come clean. If you see how close like Big Pun and Fat Joe was, like if my homie died, I'll make sure his son wouldn't be feeling like that. I don't care. But it goes the same way like how 50 Cent and his son is. You know what I'm saying? Because he feel like, 50 Cent feel like his baby mother blackballed him from his son and got his son not liking 50 Cent. So it's like Pun wife already brainwashed, Chris Rivers to be like, yo, on some anti-Fat Joe. So Fat Joe like, I ain't gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Punch son or no son, I'm not dealing with it. That's basically the attitude he had. But yeah, man, it's different. It's that blackball sentence is never uplifted, man. Oh, yo, that'd be dope, right? But remember, yeah, you know what? Cause what he said, yo, Jada Kids, don't make me tell you what happened to what you did to Fat Joe. Y'all remember him saying that when he had the homies with the choppers and he was talking super duper duper tough and he said he want to fight Jada Kiss one on one. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, right? And what Hood said at the end of that video. Yeah, that's funny, right? Because they had two total like different situations. Like they really put hands on Cuban Link. If let's say if J Hood was with Fat Joe and he would have dragged the Terror Squad piece, oh my, he might have got away with it with Cameron Dipset. A Death Row chain, if he would have dragged the Death Row chain, he would have got fixed. A Terror Squad chain, he would have got fixed. But yeah, if they make a record called Blackball, but I don't know, it might could happen. But remember when J Hood was like, yo, Jadakiss, you don't want me to tell Fat Joe what you did. That's what Hood told me. He told me that Jadakiss was messing with Fat Joe baby moms. But I feel Fat Joe probably got a couple baby moms. If you stop messing with your baby moms and somebody start messing with her, it shouldn't even be no feelings. But if we associates, that's what I think Hood was trying to. He thought that Joe would find out that Jadakiss is messing with his baby moms and cut Jadakiss because he said, "Yo, you remember what happened to Cuban?" Like, man, get out of here, man. Yo, I don't know, man. I know a lot of things people fall out over money, girls, business. Yeah, bro. So he said that Jadakiss and Fat Joe Baby Moons was messing around. But Nori, I understand. Nori loyal though. You gotta understand. He didn't even put the record out. He didn't give the clarity for a record to be put out with Cuba links, and it was like a cipher. So I don't know, man. But I don't think Math Hoffa gonna bring Cuban Links up there, being that Fat Joe was like, after I go up here, watch how many people come up here. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Once Fat Joe went up to Math Hoffa, people started flooding that thing, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Joe said it, and they started flooding it. I ain't gonna. Math Hoffa got the clips locked. Like he got those clips after clips after clips. He got that on lock. I ain't even gonna lie. Like he mastered that. Like putting out the clips. He's dope with that. He's real dope with that and shit. So like, I'm gonna get that to Math. The way he do that, he did that fire. He official with that. But Math took over the internet, man. His interviews is taking people through the roof. Look how much that interview stirred up with J Hood and D Block, and then D Block with Math Hoffa, and then the whole internet, like people just going back and forth with it, man. Like, but Hood been telling me all those stories, bro. Why you think Hood tried to blackball me? Because he wasn't even on the internet telling them stories yet. But he wanted me to go on MREC. We had a little disagreement, so we went right back to getting at each other. Like, all right, he started warring on the internet. I'm like, bro, I want to see you in person. I ain't with the warring on the internet. But and then it was like before that we came to agreement. Like he was like, yo, woo woo woo, and I'm like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? We almost came to agreement, and I told him, no, look, bro, I'm gonna take all that stuff down on the internet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's obvious you feel like that shit tearing you up. Oh my God. Yo, I was gonna say something like that, bro. Maybe he could go to the 10 o'clock news, 5 o'clock news. If I see Jay Hood on the 5 o'clock news going, yeah, they robbed me. Um, I was with a group named D Block. A lot of y'all know them. Those are my brothers, but 60K was missing on my budget. At first, I said it was 120,000, but I think they put some of the money back. So I'm gonna just run with the like. I don't want to see him on the news with that or on Oprah because 50 Cent was on Oprah and it looked it funny. And she was like, "Didn't you get shot 50?" He was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "So where's the guy that shot you?" He said, "He ain't here no more." Yo, it was bad funny. It was serious. It was just different. Like we heard the 50 Cent story, but to see it on Oprah, it hit different. It hit different. To see 50 Cent on Oprah. I don't want to see no more. I feel sorry if this beef get worked up again with Cuban Links and Fat Joe because it's like when you get blackballed, you don't 9 out of 10, you don't got no money, so they blackballing you, and you on the street, and the ones that's broke, it's like you in the street, but you might have some good street dudes with you, somebody that might want to kill for you, somebody that want to prove a point to you that they really, really love you or they down with you or they ain't gonna let nobody hurt you. You might find some genuine people, but it's just that money, bro. Motherfucker put a couple racks on your head. See how you feel after that. You won't even be able to sleep in your bed at night. You know. And you know how hungry people are. People are hungry, boy. I'll get it, man. But yeah, if Cuban Links and J Hood link up to do a song, y'all, I don't think like the homie said, Cuban might be like, nah, I ain't gonna mess with him because of what he did to D Block. No, Cuban got that. I used to bro, I used to work on Prospect, bro. I used to be with Terror Squad, bro. Big Pun was my homie. I sold him 2 dogs, but the people I hung out with was like Triple Six and yeah, it was mostly Triple Six, bro. I ain't gonna front. Triple Six is my guy, bro. You know? But Pun, I used to see Pun all day, bro. Like if I get to you doing maintenance in the projects and them little mini projects on 165 and Prospect, um, you get there dumb early. So every morning is Big Pun coming in the limo, big bottle of champagne, and when he lower the window down, it's mad smoky, bro, like this. The window and the bottle. I'm like, yo, what the? I'm like, yo, it's Pun, bro. This dude is getting it early in the morning, bro, in the limo. I'm drinking a coffee, getting ready to mess with the hells of holes. These niggas, I never realized like when you in those buildings and you just empty the guts and leave that shit over the building, that shit was getting me so tight, my nigga. Especially when they was throwing shitty Pampers out the window. I'm like, nah, bro, I can't do this, man. I can't do it. The Big Pun coming every morning with that limo, champagne, smoke every day. Bro, every day at the same time. I'm gonna tell y'all something y'all don't know about Terror Squad. They had the housing dudes. Yo, them housing dudes was no joke, bro. The workers, they was official. Spanish dudes. They had the jobs on lock and they was official. My boy Heck, I'm supposed to be working. I'm in Heck House playing games, smoking weed, writing on the loud sheets because they had all the Terror Squad guys be there. So they had the loud papers. They had the papers with the loud on it, and then you write your rhymes on the shit. And I was up there with them freestyling and shit. Them niggas, they was fucking with me too. One day I freestyle for them and shit. Niggas was like, they was like, they was looking at me like, that's you. Like I'm like, yeah, I don't be rapping other niggas shit. Like, nah, but it was cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Pum was different, man. I'm not gonna kid. Pum was serious too. Y'all, Like when 50 dissed him, bro, I don't know, man. He wanted to catch 50 Cent, man. A lot of people, 50 Cent is the one that got blackballed. Like he tried, like Preem and them tried to put money up. Irv Gotti and them, the industry, especially when he dissed everybody. Like he went at everybody, but it was like they couldn't stop it. And look at Rick Ross. You know, 50's the blackball master, but that didn't work with Rick Ross, right? Because Eminem went at Rick Ross. When Eminem go at somebody, they stop them in their traps. Lloyd Banks went at Rick Ross. 50, all of them was going. They was trying to ja rule Rick Ross, but that shit didn't work because Rick Ross had a blackball blocker, Jay-Z. You ain't if you Jay-Z in your corner, they not gonna be able to blackball you, bro. But even Jay-Z get blackballed. Everybody gets blackballed, man. Why you think they call it blackball? Black people always. I'm not trying to get racist, but it don't matter what color you are, you gonna get blackballed, man. Sometimes, especially when they feel like you a threat or you know too much. Exactly, bro. They used everything, man. Rick Ross was a goddamn CO, bro. Talk about he know Noriega. Yeah, we know you know Noriega because you was the one telling him turn off those lights. He said, I know Noriega, the real Noriega. We know you do. We know you know a lot of them. You probably knew Rick Ross too. Nah, but you can't, know what I'm saying? A job he was working, know what I'm saying? But I don't know how you do that. Know what I'm saying? I can't explain that one when you a correctional officer and then you switch up and you on some gangsters. But you know, correctional officers, they take that as a job. You got correctional officers that's Blood, Mieta, King, Crip, and that be the worst when you Blood and the CO is Crip, and he know you Blood, so he gonna throw you in the Crip house and open your cell at night while you sleeping. Ask how many homies was sleeping that night and that cell got open and motherfuckers ran through that shit and gave somebody a surprise party. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Cops are blackball you, man. You go ahead. Cop come up on you. He wilding on you. You pop on him. All he got to do is say, "Yeah, he hit me first, so that's why I arrested him." He got the camera on his chest and all that. They covered like they used to cover their badges. They cover the camera. Look at that cop that was blackballing, man. People putting drugs in their car, pull you over, you there for mad long. He can't find nothing. So he pulls something out of his pocket real quick, put it there. Then he come back looking with the flashlight. Oh, I think I found something. Yeah, right, man. Wasn't you found what? You fucking oh my God, man. You know what I'm saying? They bagged me one time with a QP right on 183rd. And I'm like, damn. But when I went to court, they said I only had two O's. I wasn't, man. I had some good weed. The cops bagged me. They smelled that shit and they took two O's for themselves. Yo, don't make me laugh like that in the morning, bro. You gonna give me stomach muscles. You gonna give me a 12 pack, bro. My shit, you making me, yo, he said, hey, boy. Sound like, yo, nah, it's crazy, bro. It's when somebody could just blackball you and stop you from eating, you can't buy nothing to eat, you can't pay your rent, you can't buy a pair of sneakers, you couldn't even get a hat. You can't even go get clothes from the African store. Cause it's nasty, man. We all been blackballed in our life, believe it or not. Ooh, yeah, that would have been dope, right? He would have did that, right? He would have did styles like that. Man, I don't know, man. I think styles. I don't know. Hood be talking like he could beat Styles in a real fight because he said Styles' leg don't work, his knee give out, and his shoulder, like if he swing hard, his shoulder come out of place. So he said Kiss can't fight. So he said he could be. That's what he said. And another thing he was telling me, this is the bag he was pumping. He was like, they really be hating on Kiss, like Luch and Styles. They be hating on Kiss because he gets so much attention and this and that. First I was listening to it because you know how it is. Kiss was doing a lot. He was the first one to get signed to Rock. Everybody wanted Kiss. They wanted Styles sometime, but after a while, they just wanted Kiss. That's how I felt. Like certain deals, they was leaving those two out of it. And I don't know. And then Hood said Luch was getting jealous when they keep going back to back. But know what I'm saying? He be saying all types of shit. So now I see him switch up his story. I don't know what to believe. Know what I'm saying? But it's certain shit that you could just use your imagination and be like, damn, man, that shit sound good. It sound good. He giving us shit that we never heard of. What's going on with Tommy Styles and Jada Kiss was gonna fight one day, nigga? They brothers, of course they was gonna fight. Now he said Styles was holding Jada Kiss down though. He said dudes used to be robbing Kiss so much, they used to be coming to his house to rob him. Like, yo, Kiss, come outside, Kiss. Yo, Kiss, come outside. Right to his mother house, bro. And Styles got tired of that. One day they came there and Styles just started shooting at everybody who kept coming to Kiss' house, yelling, telling them to come outside and all that. Yeah, man. In that story, Luch said, Hood did say Styles stabbed a bass head in the butt. That's why we said that. We was like, yo, SP, you stabbing bass heads in the butt ain't putting in real work. So Luch said he was a drunk. Hood said the dude was a crackhead. And what about that other dude? What's his name? Jinx? Chinks? Well, not Chinks, Jinx, right? He hate the locks. And he sound like DMX, like that's DMX little brother. I heard he be running around out there. He be smoking that dust. That's some mean shit right there. Don't fuck with that shit, man. Kids don't do drugs. I'm telling y'all right now, man. But yeah, Kiss, I ain't gonna lie, man. I mess with Kiss. Through that whole drama, I was like, yo, I mess with Kiss, Hood, man. Kiss is the nicest out of all of them to me. I'm like, yo, I mess with Kiss. But at the same time, oh, that's why. And then he alright too. He could rap. I'm not going sugarcoat shit. He could rap. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay Z tried to save DMX. Remember when DMX was mad at Jay Z? Jay Z didn't want to give him a deal, and DMX felt like Jay Z was hating on him, but it wasn't that. Jay Z like, yeah, you got a addiction problem. I give you these millions, and you go get high and you die. I don't want that on my conscience. I bought my nephew a car and he died in it. Jay Z still think about that. So, and look what happened. He ended up getting the deal, and look what DMX, RIP DMX. He probably don't like Kiss. Probably just don't like the way he move around him. Like he be, some people just be too like jittery and moving. Like they did just like be like, man, listen, man, like, you got that CBM, that crack body movement, man. You got to chill out, bro. You speeding. Slow down, slow down. But we never know what's going on in somebody's mind, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel like D Block had a right to blackball J Hood because look, he dragged the chain. He got on stage with when they was beefing with 50 Cent in the height. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't even been in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because truth be told, anybody could have fell at that time. Kiss could have fell. I could have fell. J Hood could have definitely got hit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to have. I was hiding J Hood in my house. That's the shit people don't know. So when I'm popping up And people like, yo, who is this? Oh, he rammed. No, I'm not random, bro. I was running around. I'm in all them D Block disc videos, DVDs, talking about them. We only live a bridge step away from each other. We don't live that far away from each other. Well, not like a bridge step, but it's like it's not that far away from Yonkers, from the Bronx, some like certain places. You know what I'm saying? But where we was at, we was only like 4 stops from them. If you was taking the train, you know what I'm saying? Hopping the cab, 10 minutes. So it was what it was, bro. But one day I told people it was really about to get serious. I'm talking about serious, serious. If it wasn't for the police showing up, it would have got serious. Yo, but yeah, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, you right about that, bro. Know what I'm saying? But Luch called him, man. He dubbed it. That was his ticket. He didn't know it was his ticket, but when Luch called him, asked him to get on that song, and the next song that came out was Good Love. Good love. And it's like that, baby. So maybe J Hood would have been on that, man. Yeah, man, you right, you right. They was doing their thing, man. You right, you right. But the whole thing was they trying to push Hood and nobody really like, you know what I'm saying, jumping at it. They not biting. The people wasn't biting yet. They was getting more. He had to make people get more familiar. That's the whole thing. Like we in the hood, we know him, but he never broke through the mainstream. So I ain't gonna lie, he needed to live in that studio. And stop worrying about if Jewel's got big chains on or this dude got chains and he got a foreign and he got this and he got that. All that stuff, it could make you rap better, but it don't make you really rap better, man. Come on, man. Look at J. Cole. I'm saying he don't wear none of that. He's still barring it out. J. Cole's not running around with $1 million jewelry on his neck, $1 million car. He ain't on the gram flexing. He just barring it out. And a lot of people get lost in that. Oh, I gotta have this image, bro. Let us hear what you gotta say. Of course, if you saying some hard body shit and you get on the camera looking like who ragged who, yeah, we gonna have doubts. Like, bro, you talking all this $1 million shit, man. You ain't even got $5 in your pocket, bro. Like, I feel like Jay-Z for because he said like people be rapping about it, but they raps are not real. He's all right, but he's not real. And everybody had to start rapping about real shit they was doing. Like, yeah, nigga, I ain't just rapping about it. I'm really doing this shit. And the cops is like, hold up, we got something right here. Those ain't just raps. These are real life crimes. These motherfuckers, they confessing on records. It's over. Kiss was the first one. He said, keep running to the internet. Somebody gonna die off the internet. Remember Kiss was saying all that? Yeah, yo, Kiss is the first one telling that. A lot of people gonna get locked up on the internet. A lot of people gonna die off the internet. Kiss was the first one. Cause me and Jay Hood, we caught them off guard. They didn't understand that they was running to the radio, magazines, TV. We had the internet. They didn't know about the internet yet. So that's where we really had the advantage over them. Cause they wasn't seeing all the things we was doing because we was on the internet. And the internet was so new, they wasn't really worried about it. They like, what's going on my? They thought it was MySpace and all. They didn't have no. Remember, in their studio, everybody had internet except D Block. D Block didn't have no internet in their studio because they wasn't on to it yet. They didn't need it. So everybody's studio was advancing, and people was talking about the D Block studio was like a caveman studio, like no internet, no reception, no office, no phone, no internet, nothing. It was just rugged. Just go there to make music, man. And that's what I would have been. Boy, I would have had a bed in the studio, bro. If I had a chair, man, I know they putting all that money invested in me. Boy, I'm sleeping in the studio, man. Don't let me leave, man. Put a gun to my nigga. Shoot me if I don't get a hit. Shoot me in the foot, nigga. If I don't get, if this shit ain't hot, shoot me, man. Like fuck that. But I'm out of here, man. Y'all already know the vibe. Blackball sentence, it never end. If you get a lot of money, you might break it. I don't know, man. Got to get the blackball blockers.